Good morning. This is Kathy Peck, independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in Wichita Falls, Texas. I'm coming to you live this morning from my office slash kennel slash laundry room. And today I'm going to share the new Stampin' Up! Mini catalog. I'm going to be doing videos every morning throughout the month of January, with the exception of Sundays, maybe some Sundays, I'm not sure. And we're going to talk about all the cool products that are in this catalog and Sale-A-Bration, of course. So if you can see this, this is what the front cover looks like. If you've been online on Facebook at all, you've probably seen the cover a few times. I hope this is clear. Let's see. So first things, I want to point out a few things in the catalog. When you open it up, you'll see the table of contents, and in the table of contents it lists the 8 new suites. And suites are like a whole group of products, and the thing about suites are you can purchase the entire suite using one item number, or you can purchase just the bundle part of the suite, or you can just pick pieces that you want and buy those individually using individual product numbers. And I'll show you more of that as we approach the suites. And also, there's in the indexes, they have an at a glance with pictures of the bundles, the stamp sets, the dies, the embellishments, which makes it really nice and easy to pick out. And it shows you, like, if you just want to order a whole bunch of embellishments, you can just go to that page and take a look at everything. Also in the catalog, there's some icons down here. Let's see if you can see these. There you have the, look for the icon for the 10%. That 10% discount on all bundles. What are bundles? They're like a stamp set and a punch, or a stamp set and dies sold together under one item number. Those are sold together at a 10% discount. Then there's a little clock that identifies projects that are quick and easy. There's the distinctive mark, which is put next to stamp sets that have that distinctive look. They're distinctive meaning that the one stamp can be light and dark at the same time. It has like shadows in it. And then there's a icon for the dies that work with the mini Stampin' Cut and Emboss machine, and the icon that indicates that stamps are available in French and English. And we'll go over here, and I want to point out on the next page you'll see our CEO of Stampin' Up, Sarah Douglas. And this was a Q&A, and I wanted to share one of the Q&As with you. How would you describe the Stampin' Up community? Well, I would describe the Stampin' Up community the same way Sarah does. Kind, creative, welcoming, collaborative, encouraging, and growing together. That has been my whole experience since I joined Stampin' Up. Even beforehand, when I was just a customer, I had that kind of experience, and that's what made me want to join and become a demonstrator. All right. And then you come in, you turn the page again, and it talks about the kits. Those are the all-inclusive kits. They're either a kit with stamping or a kit with no stamping, and those are nice. Those make nice gifts. It's a nice way to introduce folks to Stampin' Up, just as well as through Paper Pumpkin. So let's go on. We'll start with the first one. One of the first new suites is Sweet Talk, and it's the Valentine suite. You see here, and it has stamps, dies, an embossing folder, embellishments, ribbons. So suites are going to be in these mini catalogs are going to be huge, 6 items. You'll find that suites probably in the annual catalog are a little smaller with 4 items. But look at this. You can buy the entire suite using the number right here under the title, Suite Collection. Okay, and that would get you the stamp and dies, the embossing folder, ribbon, these beautiful iridescent rhinestone basic jewels, little mini boxes that look like the boxes that you could put those little candies, the heart candies in, and then the DSP. If you turn over, this page is going to just break it down to the bundle. And here's your 10% savings icon right here. So the bundle is just the stamp set, which is the Sweet Conversation stamp set, and the dies, the Sweetheart dies. The next we have the Love and Happiness. Love and Happiness is another bundle. It's a stamp and die set with hearts. This can be used for Valentine's, weddings, anniversaries. So this is more, has a bigger window than just Valentine's. So that's nice. And that again comes as a bundle. Here we go. Here we go. There's a gumball. Gumball Greetings. Here's another bundle. There's lots of bundles in this catalog. So if, this would be great for kids, for birthdays. It even has a Valentine's Day stamp because the dies have circles for gumballs and hearts and like other types of candy shapes in there as well. Here's a cute one, Nuts and Bolts. That'd be great for boys or girls that like robots. This is another big bundle. This is a bundle that's probably going to attract a lot of European demonstrators. This is Flowering Fields Sweet Collection, and it has a Dutch theme. Tulips, 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 tulips. It's gorgeous. This bundle, or this suite, actually has 2 stamp and die sets if you buy the entire suite. Ribbon, the beautiful brushed brass butterflies, which when we attended on stage, everyone got a free packet of these, and the gorgeous paper, which is it's just stunning, and daffodils and stuff. So if you're into like a European theme, this would be it. And then here's the breakdown of the 2 suites. This is the Flowering Tulips, which I love this round sentiment here. It says thank you. And then over here it has the Tulip Fields, which if you look at that, it looks like fields. So also, if you do not have a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and need a catalog, please get in touch with me. All right, here we go. This is Rainbow of Happiness. Rainbow of Happiness bundle. This is sweet. It's just a sweet little bundle. And next to it is the Friends of the Forest. What's cool about Friends of the Forest? It coordinates with the Deer Punch, the Deer Builder Punch that was in the holiday catalog, the previous mini catalog that just retired. So if you have that punch and you want to use your deer again, here it is. Friends of the Forest would be cute for it just brings a little smile to your face. Glad you're my friend. Happiness is being with you. It's got little bunnies, little fox. I like that. Here's my fave right here. Hello Ladybug. So speaking of that, later this week I will be demonstrating cards that I've made with Hello Ladybug. This is gorgeous. This Wildfire Flower Path. I haven't picked up this one yet, but it's speaking to me. I may. Here's a new suite. This is Symbols of Fortune. This has an Asian feel to it. It has a crane. It's probably one of the main features of crane. The paper is gorgeous. The paper reminds me of washi paper that I used to buy when I was living in Japan. Because washi paper always has like touches of gold in it. It just has that look and feel. This is gorgeous. This has the polished dots, which are this month's shopping gift. So if you shop with me and spend at least $60, you'll get a free packet of the polished dots. And this is a really gorgeous set. And here it is up close. There's the crane. This looks like not chrysanthemums. It could be chrysanthemums, which are really popular in Japan. Wishing a lifetime of happiness and a world full of love. Don't we need that? And sending 1,000 well wishes on your special day. That'd make a great birthday card. Has little dragonflies, a little bit of bamboo. This would work really well with the Bamboo Beauty stamp set from the last catalog. It's just gorgeous. So it has the Crane of Fortune bundle is the bundle and the stamp set and the dies. Here's another one that I love, and I went out on a limb this year and I picked up this Paradise Palms. I usually shy away from these type of Stampin' Dies, but I thought I'm going to give this a try. We need some summer around here. It's really pretty. Here is Bows and Blossoms. It's a really cute bundle. It's a stamp, and then the punch is for leaves and one little flower. It would fit that one right there. Yeah. And then cute for Easter. Easter friends. These are really sweet. It's a little bunny and chicks. Sending you warm and happy wishes this spring. Happy Easter. These are really cute. Ah, this is gorgeous. The Garden Greenhouse bundle. If you're into gardening, this is really a sweet little set. It has a Stampin' Die bundle with the Garden Greenhouse. Friendship is nurtured in love, blooms forever. A friendship nurtured in love blooms forever. That's a good saying. And here's a Set Your Heart Aflutter. And this is about the embossing machines. Okay, here we go. All right. This, you'll remember, is similar to one Stampin' Up kit that was very, very popular last year with the rain boots. This is flowering rain boots. You can use your rain boots to make a flower pot. This is a beautiful, beautiful bundle. It has a watering can, a trellis, flowers. It's just cute for spring. Here's another springy type one, Kite Delight. That'd be great for kids. Here's another interesting bundle, Artfully Composed. This is one of the bundles that I got. I was just attracted to the bright papers, the big leaves. I love stamps with leaves and dies with leaves. And it comes with the bundle, or the suite comes with this vellum for layering, and it is really unique because the vellum has designs printed on it, like maps, words. It's really interesting. Cute little bundle. And again, later we'll explore these different things. Here's the bundle for the Artfully Layered, just the dies and the stamps. It's really gorgeous. Dahlia Days. This is a cute set. I didn't get this one. It's a Stampin' Die. This one, we'll be making cards with this later this week. Flowing Flowers. I just loved this die set. It's a distinctive stamp set. The flower is gorgeous. I like that the stamp set has a mix of fonts, so that you have, you have cursive, you have print. It's really just nice. It's different. Here's a beauty, Daffodil Daydream. I did pick up this one, this set, the whole bundle, and it coordinates with a paper that's in the Sale-A-Bration catalog. So that's nice. Here's some Seize the Day. That is cute. That is a cute set, and it has a Stampin' Die bundle. And here's some more sea themed oceanfront. This is just a distinctive stamp set with different, that you can create backgrounds or other things for your cards. Oh, this set is really nice. Unexpected. If I did not get it for free from Stampin' Up for attending the on stage, I don't know if I would have bought it looking at it, but now that I have it, I love it, and I got the coordinating dies. I love these dies that come with it. So I have the whole bundle, and we will be using this to make cards. This will be on next week's schedule. And for any of you who picked up Eden's Garden, here it is, the Eden's Garden bundle, Stampin' Dies. This is such a beautiful stamp set. I was so glad I picked it up, and I'm glad it's still here. New Horizons Suite. This is just gorgeous. The papers are beautiful. The papers are all kind of abstract looking. It has pebble enamel shapes. It has the On the Horizon stamp set. This is really a relaxing looking set. It's very nature oriented. If you love nature, this would be your thing. Alright, Eclectic Garden. Here is a cute little set. This has an artichoke, some type of berries, radishes, a bird, and it's so cute. I thought, that's the strangest thing. There's an artichoke stamp. But it works. It's gorgeous. And here's some new background stamps, Timeless Tiles and Gentle Waves. Gentle Waves. That would work really nicely with any of our sea-themed stamp sets. Soaring Swallows is a new bundle. It's a stamp and dies, and it's just really pretty. It's like the bundle or the die set has leaves and flowers and different parts of the bird, so you can build up the bird's wings and things like that. It's really nice. Here's a Grassy Grove. This has a deer. This is really an outdoorsy stamp set for like a hunter would like this. It has beautiful trees on gorgeous dies. Gorgeous, gorgeous dies. You have to look at this. Abstract Beauty. This is another one that I picked up. I really liked it. It comes also with an ephemera pack and a card and envelope pack. So it has this is all coordination. Beautiful colors. It reminds me of some paper we had last year in Sale-A-Bration this time of year. And I love that the die set has these little pentagon shapes and circles and triangles. It's just really cool. And here's the stamp set, the Hello Beautiful stamp set. Again, it's a mixed font. I miss your face. First of all, you're amazing. Hello Beautiful. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. This is a nice set if you need a stack of sentiments. It's called Happy and Heartfelt. All the sentiments are in the same font, but it just has a plethora of sentiments like being awesome is just your thing. Heck yeah, we have to celebrate this. Yay for love. I have you. Happy Dad Day, Happy Mom Day. It's like no matter what, you matter to me. Hello, baby. It's just really nice. So, I mean, you could use it for a birth, a wedding, a birthday, congratulations, like for graduation, thank you cards, just to let somebody know you're thinking about them. It's a really an all-inclusive type of sentiment set. Now, something they've done this year is they've added a stamp set and a die set for slimline cards. You know, slimline cards are very popular. So they have these stamps that are huge that would work nicely on these slimline cards. And then there's dies, slim saying bundles that are long like a slimline card. I had to get a sip of tea, but yeah, so that's new. And there are envelopes available now that you can buy that are specifically made for slimline cards. Here they are, the slimline envelopes. They're 3 7/8 by 8 7/8. That's a little bigger than what I make my slimline cards. My slimline cards are usually, the big ones are about 8.5, and the smaller ones are about 6.5 inches tall. Because I make two. I make a short slimline and a regular slimline. I haven't done any in a while, but I'll have to try that again. Here's the Rhinolicus Romance. That's a type of flower. We can get these sometimes in our flower shop, and they're just like a tight cluster of petals. They're gorgeous. Gorgeous, gorgeous flowers. So this is the Rhinolicus Romance bundle. Gorgeous flower. It has a little print. I love the stamps that have like print on them. Thank you for sharing your heart just for you, just because. Oh, this is really cute. All right, here's another stamp set that has some nice sentiments in it. It says your friendship. This is called brag worthy. Your friendship is brag worthy as a dress with pockets. Okay. Would recommend you as a friend. Thanks for being the person I overthink things with. One minute you're young and cool, and the next you're getting excited over new towels. Happy birthday. Yeah, that would be me. I'm seriously here for you. Try to get rid of me. Just try. Look at you doing grown-up things and stuff. See, this is a cute one. And there's also a new embossing folder called Stripes and Splatters. I missed that one. I'll have to look at that. This is a stamp set designed by the #1 demonstrator in the UK, Sam Donaldson. She reached her million sales achievement. And when you do that in Stampin' Up, you get to design a stamp set and it will appear in a catalog. And this is hers. It's called Sentimental Swirls. This is really all Sam, I can tell you that, because she loves simple stamp sets that coordinate well together, and this is just gorgeous. It's birds and flowers and swirls, and it's just really happy. She demonstrated it for us on stage, and it was just really sweet. This is the In the Moment. This is a woman power type of stamp set, I think, and it's nice. Here we go. Here's the Heart and Home suite. I have this entire suite, with the exception of the Memories and More card pack and envelopes. I'm just those I get them and then I tend not to use them very much or forget about them. But I love this stamp set. I love the dies. I love the little hexagon hive. It's the hive. Looks like a little beehive. The denim ribbon is to die for. It's gorgeous. The doilies are really nice because you can flip them over and they're white on the other side. So if you don't like the colors that are provided, which are Cinnamon Cider, Misty Moonlight, and Basic Gray, flip them over and color them and you can make it fit with anything you're using it on. So yes, this is another one of the suites that has 2 stamps and 2 dies. And let's see, here we'll look at those real quick. Here's the first one is Blessings of Home. I love this stamp set. The beautiful, distinctive flowers. They're awesome. And then the dies have like sprays of different flowers and leaves. So that's really makes it really pretty. And then the other stamp set is called Honeybee Home. And it has bees. And the dies have all kinds of flowers. And 1, 2, 3, the 3 bees that coordinate with these bee images in the stamp. So that's really nice. Then there's a one that says Every Chapter, More Love books. This one's really cute. This is Catch You Later. And this is really just sweet. There's monkeys, there's cats, there's quails. It's just a darling little stamp set that just lets somebody know you're thinking of them. Hedgehog Happy. Happy hedgehogs. I love that. That comes with a punch. It's really cute. Here's another set of Celebrating You. This is a nice set of sentiments and it has different fonts, all kinds. And then there's also a new set of decorative masks. And these are 6 in a package instead of 4, and they're a different size. These are cut 4.5 by 6. Another favorite of mine, of course, I live in Texas and we have lots of cactus. I love the Cactus Cuties bundle. I will be demonstrating a card made with that later this week. So that comes with a punch. That's all I got to say about that. Here's some interesting sentiments that are put like in a washed space, and then the negative is the sentiment. There you go. Very nice. Lucky you. Hey, sports fan. This is really bright, really colorful baseball themed set. It has a stamps. This is great for Father's Day. Look at the papers. I'm even going to try making something patriotic with this. Even though it's on very vanilla instead of a white background, I think it'll still work. Alright, here's Let's Set Sail. Gorgeous. It would work really well with the Sail-Away set that we have in the annual catalog. Here's Wildlife Wonder. You got a bear, you got an owl, you got a I'm assuming that's a wolf. Here's another one. This is for the gardener in you. It's called Home and Garden, and it's a stamp and die set that has a ladder, shears, a little trowel, and a rake. That's pretty cool. Then Brave Viking. This says I got a little pun. I've taken a Viking to you. That's cute. And for the record, oh, for those of us who remember vinyl, that's sweet. And some returning items from the previous mini catalog are the Nuts and Bolts about, or Nuts About Squirrels, the brushed metallic adhesive back dots, one of my absolute favorites, the timber embossing folder, Peaceful Deer stamp set, the Deer Builder Punch, Nature's Harvest stamp set, oh, another favorite, and the Harvest Dies. All right, and that's it. Now the back of the catalog, when you get to page 76, this is going to lay out every single bundle for you. And this year, everything is in alphabetical order, which makes it so much easier. So if you're just interested in bundles and you want to see them all together, just turn to page 76 and just start exploring the different bundles. And again, you want to order the bundle by the bundle number for your 10% discount. Now you will find the item number for the dies on here, but not the stamps. If you want to find the specific stamp set item number, you need to turn back to the page where they're on. And usually, this does not have the page number on here. Oh, here it is. It'll have it down here in the bundle item. It tells you what page to go find them on. So there you go. So lots and lots of bundles. Then you get the catalog at a glance. In alphabetical order, this is all the stamp sets, and it's alphabetized and it's also color coded. This light plummy color is stamps. Then you get to the gray, and that's your dies. So it has all the dies pictured, page number, cost. Then next comes the punches. After that, you'll have embossing folders, then the beautiful papers. And then this continues paper, but the paper is the cards and envelopes for the like memories and more packs, the slimline envelopes, the mother of pearl paper that comes with the Asian theme. What was that? I forget what that was called. The slimline envelopes, some new shimmer paper and vellum, and then all the ribbons and all the embellishments right there. And then you continue over here, and this tells you about the joining and how to host if you want to host a party. And then Stampin' Rewards. Remember, when you make a $150 order, you're going to get 10% of Stampin' Rewards, which means you get $15 to pick something else, and that item is covered by that $15. These are host kits, which are expressions of friendships and mischievous mice. You can get a host kit by hosting a party, I think. All right. Here we go. Let's take a peek at Celebration, and then I'll be done for today and back tomorrow. You're probably wondering why I'm doing this at 6 a.m. in the morning. Well, there's a reason. It's the quietest time in my house if you exclude the dog that's over here snoring in her kennel. And I still have a teenager at home, so, once they're up, life is crazy. And she's still in bed, and tomorrow she's back at school. This is the wonderful Celebration catalog. Remember, Celebration, some items could sell out before, not sell out, but run out before before Celebration ends. Celebration is 2 months, 4 January to 28 February. First item in here is Island Vibes. It has like palm trees or palm leaves, a pineapple, I can't even talk, and some kind of tropical plant. It's really cute. And as always, there's samples. Now, this is that paper I was telling you about. This is Daffodil Afternoon. All right. This paper coordinates with the Daffodil Daydream bundle, and you'll see beautiful samples in here. It's really, it's really a nice paper. I'm almost finished with my pack of it. And here is, oops, here we go. This is a cute little stamp set, Catching Butterflies. And then here's another one, Driving By. These would be cute for kids. If you like to color, these are some cute stamp sets for coloring, see? Let me see if you can see that. This is the Sunshine and Rainbows 6x6 Designer Series papers. It coordinates with the Rainbow of Happiness bundle in the catalog on page 18. Here's some Simply Marvelous paper, 6x6. If you like marble looked paper, paper that have like a swirling marbly look, that's a nice paper to get. I think this is probably one of the most popular stamp sets in the catalog now. Let's see if we can get that up here. Awesome Otters. And I love this set. This is a bundle that you can get. It's free with a $100 purchase. You get the stamp set, which is Hello Friend, and the 12 by 12 paper. The paper is really beautiful. Again, I'll be demonstrating one of these cards. And then here we go. This one is stunning. Special Moments. This is a free stamp set with a $100 purchase, and it has 21 photopolymer stamps, and it's different fonts, all sayings, all sentiments. Thanks for brightening my day. Just a card to say you're amazing with sympathy. Hang in there. This is one that I am going to keep forever. I love this, just what this has to say. This is gorgeous. Where would I be without a friend like you? It's okay to feel the feels. I have something for you. Hello, sunshine. Hey, boo, thinking of you. It's just sweet. Just really just a sweet, sweet set. And then here talks about the host reward. Okay, let's see what it says. Make treasured memories, share some fun, creative time with others when you host a party. When you host a party and place any party or personal order of 300 or more, you can receive the Calming Camellia stamp set. And that is gorgeous for hosting. Also, there is a hosting special. Or not a hosting special, a joining special. Here we go. To join Stampin' Up, as you know, anytime you want to join Stampin' Up, it's $99 for the starter kit for $125 worth of product of your choice, right? Well, in addition to that, during celebration, that means until February 28th, if you choose to join Stampin' Up, you can pick 2 additional stamp sets for free. So that could potentially bring your uh, starter kit up to about $180. So, and that is shipped to you free, and you just pay $99 plus tax for up to $180 worth of product. Again, that offer is only valid until the 28th of February. So, if you happen to need a demonstrator or need a catalog and don't have a demonstrator, just contact me. I'm happy to help. I can send you a catalog at no charge, or you can look at them later today on my blog. So this video will be reposted on my blog later today with access to the catalogs online. So anyway, thanks for joining me. Hope you have a wonderful day. I will be back tomorrow with card shares from swaps. I have received a bunch of cards, and tomorrow I'm gonna do a short video sharing some of my swap cards, and then on Thursday I will be creating a card using the Hello Ladybug stamp set. All right, thanks. Bye.